Plex.Earth 3. Working with imagery from Map Explorer. Creating a mosaic with high-quality imagery using Animap Provider. First, we're going to select the coordinate system which applies to our project. The selection will be automatically stored as a reference for future use. Click on the Select Zone and Units button from the ribbon. Choose the country or region of your project. Select the appropriate coordinate system from the list, and make sure that you're using the correct drawing units. The By AutoCAD selection automatically detects your project units. However, it's recommended that you choose the units you normally work your projects on. Then, click OK. Now let's open the Map Explorer to select the provider which will be used to import our imagery. From the Plex.Earth ribbon, click to open the Map Explorer. In the Map Explorer window, you can choose a map template from the list of available base maps. You can also browse through a set of country-specific maps that are available, or you can even create a new map by adding a tile server or a web map service source. For now, we're going to select Bing Maps Aerial from the map selection as our base map. Once you select your desired map, the Map Explorer window will automatically zoom into the view area extent of your AutoCAD project. There, we're going to determine the image quality for the mosaic. Just zoom in to increase the number of imported tiles and the overall mosaic resolution. Another useful feature of Plex.Earth is the ability to add layers to your selected map by connecting to a tile server or a web map service source. Once you have completed your map selection, just minimize the Map Explorer. Now that we've set up our map, let's specify our mosaic selection. From the Map Explorer ribbon, click the simple Mosaic button and specify the area you want to cover. Once you have completed your selection, the Mosaic Creator dialog will appear. Mosaics are the result of several smaller images blended together, the scale and resolution of which you have already selected in the Map Explorer. The preview feature which appears on your project background shows the exact placement of the tiles along with their boundaries, shown with a red color, as well as the outline of your mosaic area selection, shown in blue. If the resulting number of tiles required to create the mosaic do not cover your needs, for example too many for a simple draft project or too few for the quality you require, you can edit your selection. Simply go back to the Map Explorer, respecify the scale, and preview the resulting image quality. Once you have renewed your selection, minimize the Map Explorer and click on the Change Mosaic Values button. There, click on the Read Values from Map Explorer button and the new scale will be imported. You can also manipulate this value in order to get a rounded number for your scale. We will choose a 1 to 2000 scale, which is typical for this kind of projects. While on this dialog, you can also choose the tile overlapping value. This value helps improve juncture between adjacent images and achieve a more seamless mosaic. We're going to choose a 5% value in order to create a smoother mosaic. Once you've set up the scale and image overlap, click OK. The mosaic will now be recreated based on the new settings, and its new preview, along with the tile overlapping, will appear. Now that we've completed our selection, it's time to import the imagery. Click to capture images. While downloading, you can stop and resume the operation at any time by clicking Cancel. Note that the time it takes to complete this process mainly depends on the network speed. Here we're going to speed up the process for the sake of the tutorial. The actual time it took to capture these 47 images was less than a minute. Now that your images have downloaded, you can hover the mouse over the captured tiles in order to get a scaled preview of the images and their quality. If the resulting images satisfy your needs, just import them into the drawing and click OK. Select the imagery and use the Send to Back command of AutoCAD to bring your project into view. The result is a background of high quality imagery for your AutoCAD project. The background imagery you have created is now stored locally on your hard drive, enabling you to work offline and even share the project along with the captured imagery with others. Mosaics are used to cover large areas with multiple images of user-defined resolution, thus achieving the best image quality possible. The Map Explorer offers the capability to import imagery from virtually any map provider you like, making it a highly versatile tool. When speed is of more importance than quality, for example when preparing a draft project, you can import a single image instead of creating a mosaic. Working with imagery from Map Explorer, created by Plex.Earth's support team.